we're here with Luciana and Charu. How are you ladies doing today?
Doing great. Thank
Very
you.
well, yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about your organization?
So both of us work for Save the Children. It's a global NGO, non-profit, working across 120 countries. And of course, as the name suggests, our mandate is to work for children and child rights on issues of education, hunger, health and nutrition, and child protection. And I'm sure there are many more teams in the US as well, which you'd like to talk about.
But we're all very similar. Really,
Yeah.
our focus globally is around the same things. Make sure that children live beyond their 5th birthday, that every child has a right to education, and that violence against children is no longer tolerated. And we do that as appropriate in each country where we work.
Very cool, very inspiring. Can you tell me a little bit about how you got involved in this and your journey with it?
Oh yeah, I think I have a very interesting journey which I love to talk about at every forum. So I'm a banker by profession, and I was working with HSBC for about 7 years, and then I of course had my own child. And it was all fine till about 2 years, and then I was obviously feeling the pressure to manage a life outside office as well. And then one fine day I was going on the streets of India, and there was this knock on the door by a woman who was carrying a very pale looking child, and she was looking into my eyes, and I had my own son in my arms, and I just saw that look in her eyes really reaching out to me, saying that, what have you done right and I have done wrong to be in this situation? And that was the returning point for me. And I said, I have to do something about this for my own country, and I moved to Save the Children.
Wow. How about your journey?
It was a little bit different. It is similar in that we both came from the for-profit world and moved to the not-for-profit world, and I think that's something for people that are considering a career change. It is an option. I was in fashion and design, so a completely different career altogether. And then life brought me to the United States because that's the way life works, and things don't always go the way you think they're going to go. And through that process, I started searching about what did I want to do next, and that's how I ended up with Save the Children, and it's been now 17 years and counting, and really happy to be doing this.
Wow, both stories are very moving. Thank you. Do you have any words of wisdom for women of the younger generation and how they can get involved in nonprofit?
Oh, okay.
So,
So yeah, I think I really am a true believer in following your intuition. I think as women we have a very strong intuition and an emotional intelligence which possibly the men lack. So I think it's very natural for women to enter this sector and really do well and really reach great heights. So if you're a woman and your heart is in the right place, I think this is the place to be in. And the good thing is that the non-profit sector of yesterday is very different from what it is today. So it does give you very brilliant career options. There's so much you can do, and you can be represented at global forums. So I think it's a great exposure for women like us.
Any advice?
Well, make sure you care about it, because working for a nonprofit is not any easier than working for a for-profit, and I think that sometimes it's a myth where people think it's maybe a more relaxed career. It is not. It's very intense. You will be surrounded by people that are very passionate, which is fabulous because it energizes you too, and you're working with a great group of people. No, go for it. Take some internships, or if you're trying a career move, be prepared to the fact that it's going to be a completely different environment. And while you may be very successful in one role, you may be ready to maybe have to take a couple steps back because now you're learning a new industry altogether. But no, go for it. I mean, I'm happy I moved from the for-profit to the not-for-profit, and it is very exciting. It's full of opportunities, and there's great potential. So we like it.
Yeah. You ladies look like you love it. Yeah. This whole
do.
thing is very inspiring.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having us here.